And fans into the heart of Parisian clubland. To mark these eccentric excursions, the new commissioned leading photographer Ian Tilton to document the latest musical mystery tour. Straws were drawn in the new office, and our resident insomniac, Bob Dickinson, packed a flask of coffee before joining the 36-hour party people.
Have you ever done a documentary project like this before?
I've done little bits and bobs for magazines. Nothing really on like a nightclub scene. I was once running around playing war games with the army in Germany in the middle of the forest, which is really the extent of documentary that I've done, apart from the stuff from Sounds, where occasionally I'll go backstage and photograph the ambience of really what goes on.
Right, so these black and whites, which were taken during the gig at the club, are going to go on that wall there.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to pack them in, I think.
It was quite a sort of marathon feat, wasn't it, bringing that, what amounted to a mobile studio all the way to Paris on the bus?
Yeah, a lot of heavy equipment, and then setting it up backstage, and not really being able to organise setting up the studio until we actually got there. What I wanted to do was really document in a studio session the fashion, what people are wearing. If you go to the Hacienda, you see people dressed up to the nines. I mean, they're really wearing a lot more up-to-the-minute clothing than you see here. And I asked people about that, and they said, well, we knew we were going to be roughing it on the coach. We had to sleep on a coach. And the clothes that we wear for the clubs just aren't really practical. Because
when they were having their photographs taken backstage, they were really relaxed, weren't they? They weren't self-conscious, they were really...
Well, they were pissed, Bob.
Those three there, they were waiting outside the stage door to see James for just ages, for about an hour, before we let them in. What did you think about the actual gig, about James themselves?
So they were great, fantastic. I was smiling my head off afterwards. I couldn't believe how good they were. Because I've seen them like from years back, and like they're so much better now. They're a lot tighter and they've got a lot fuller sound because they're a bigger band.
Kids don't know what's wrong with Mom. She can't say, they can't see. Putting it down to another bad day. Daddy don't know what he's done. Kids don't know what's wrong with Mom. So this is how it feels to